Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Diva Ash here and I hope you are all doing well. In today's video I am going to show you how to create a very simple, easy pink sparkly eye using the new Nude palette by Huda Beauty. So as you can tell, I've already done my eyebrows and I've set my eyes using the MAC paint pot in soft ochre, and then I've used Laura Mercier translucent powder to set the eyes. So using a Zoeva 228 Luxe crease brush, I am taking the shade Tickle and I'm going to be popping that in my transition area. I'm using swiping motions back and forth to achieve this. Taking that slightly above the crease and into the inner corner as well. So you should have something that now looks like this. Taking Spanked, I am now going to further deepen the crease area. And for this I am using the Morphe M514. Again, just using swiping motions to place exactly where I want the colour to go, and then to diffuse it better, just circular, small circular motions. We don't want to take this colour too high up as we want the transition shade to be seen. So I'm now just taking that first brush we were using just to blend in and diffuse the two colours together better. I'm not actually taking any more product, just swiping motions in between those two shades. And you should now have something that looks like this. Taking Love Bite, I am now going to deepen this crease area and also take it on the outer V of my eye. I'm using patting motions to place it exactly where I want the colour to be, and then I'm going to use circular motions to just diffuse it out. So I'm now going to take the concealer that actually comes in the palette with it, and we are literally just going to cut this area over here halfway. The one thing that I find is because the concealer's in the palette, it actually gets really dry really quickly. I've had this palette for maybe a month or two now and it's already dried out. So I have done that cut. A good tip is, if you're not sure how high to cut your crease, is to look up with the bit of the concealer, and wherever you can see the imprint, that's how high you should cut. So I've just used Kinky on the area that we have cut. My camera wasn't recording at that point, so I'm sorry, but I've literally used a packing brush and packed on Kinky. It's actually made my eyes look really dry because the concealer from there was really dry, so I won't be using that concealer again in the future, but I've packed it on. And then on top of that, we are going to add on one of those nice silver sparkly shades. So just using my finger, I'm going to tap on lightly Crave on the lid. And I have to say, these shimmers and these pressed, or whatever she calls them, they are actually stunning. They look gorgeous in person. The only problem is obviously my eyes have gone really dry because of that concealer. So you should have something that now looks like this, but less cakey and less dry, hopefully. I'm now going to go back in with Love Bite and just deepen up this area around here. So I'm just literally going to stamp on the shade and take it slightly in on the sparkly area. I'm now going to take the shade Daydream and I'm going to use that as my inner corner highlight and onto the brow bone. Now be very careful when you're using these shades, they do drop. There's a lot of fallout on my face, but I haven't done any of my base yet, so I'm not really fussed about that, but I wouldn't do my base before using this eyeshadow palette at all. Now I'm going to take my smudger brush and just lightly pack on Tickle underneath, making sure it's connected. On the edge, I'm just going to pack on some Love Bite. And then now I'm just going to blend that all together. Now that I've got both eyes done, I'm going to add in some nude liner in the waterline, and I'm going to add in some mascara and some lashes, and I shall be back.
And hit that notification and subscribe. Hit that comments down below bell